My name is Michelle Brooks, and we got to come to the amazing Scottish Rite Hospital because of our daughter that is now 20 years old. When she was diagnosed at 2 years old with psoriatic arthritis.
So when I was first diagnosed, I was diagnosed with swelling in my thumb. Usually when you're swollen in your thumb or your fingers, it's psoriatic.
And the first thing I think is, how does she have arthritis? She's only 2, and I thought that's what happened to elderly people.
So when I was like 4, I got diagnosed with it in my knee and in my jaw. And so Shelby only had it in her fingers and a couple other places.
We've just tried to live a normal life. I've just tried to provide, or we have a family that what are we gonna do to give back? So take whatever God hands our way and use it to help somebody else in this world. And I really would say Scottish Rite taught that. And you walk in the door, they don't make excuses. They help you be whatever you want to be, and they never once make you a victim in this situation. It's what are we going to do to make it better the next time?
We would just see kids that were a bit more limited than we were, or crippled in some way, and they had the biggest smiles on their faces and the greatest personalities. And I was like, I want to help those kids. Those kids are what this world needs, more positivity and that bright light in this world. And so whenever I came here for the externship, I think I had that in mind of giving back to the doctors that helped me and encouraged us to do whatever we wanted to do. I work in the ambulatory care department in the rheumatology clinic right now. So I'm a nurse extern, so I'm in my senior year of nursing school. And so I get to follow all the nurses around in all the clinics and shadow and see what they do, and get to see lots of different patient populations, which has been super amazing. I also get to participate in camp, which is so my thing. I love camp. Which I've done camp Out on a Limb, and then camp Joint Adventure, which is the arthritis camp. So super fun. I'm also a legacy scholar, so I was given the opportunity to have the legacy scholarship to help me get through college and pay for things that I couldn't pay for before. So that's a huge blessing, and I've gotten to make a lot of friends through that program as well.
I am in track, so I run the 4x1 and 4x2 relay, and then I also pole vault. Recently at the TAF State meet, I jumped 13 feet and I got second place for a new PR.
And PR stands for personal record. She's a great athlete.
Definitely having a great family and friends that support me has been so helpful, and I've just been so blessed by it all.
Avery actually has a bit tougher form of arthritis than I do. So I think it's funny that I'm more vocal about it, because Avery's the one that has to take the little bit more bigger medications than I do. So I think it's pretty cool that she does all the sports she does. In what world do you decide to do pole vault with the diagnosis of arthritis? But the doctors here encouraged her. They were like, if that's what you want to do, then go for it.
I've had lots of parents have called me along the way when they know my girls do have this condition that have asked for advice, and I always recommend Scottish Rite Hospital. I'm willing to drive 3 hours for my girls to get the best treatment, and John and I have said that since the time we came here when Shelby was 2 years old. There is no other place on earth, in my opinion, that has this research to know the latest research on things, and that are able to help kids in the way they help them. I liked that when they saw children here, they didn't see them with no hope. They always had hope. And I want my girls to know that they have hope. I think that the greatest thing we can give our culture is the hope of a better tomorrow. And I felt like they got that today and every day at Scottish Rite Hospital.